That's right. Good morning. Let's get over here. Let's go over this Discord. See these people.
Hey, Bilbo.
Hey.
We're looking at WTI USD oil. I've been sitting here talking with Chris for a little while on P-Funk earlier.
Oil. Oil, huh?
Oil, bro. U.S. crude oil, CFDs on Forex.com on the 3 minutes. Been making some tasty moves today already in the last hour or so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Here's crude. Yeah, it's starting to move. We don't want it to move up. Go down. Gas is pretty cheap. Although, that narrative is just BS. Gas went up like 20 cents the other day when oil was down like fucking 0.5% or something. But that shit rolls in days later, weeks later. Let's see here, man. What are we doing?
Yeah, I was just literally showing him how to, read these indies live and stuff on low time frames and
Come
stuff.
here, big wolf.
And it's been doing exactly what the indicators have been saying with the reversals from the RMLR bands and everything else for entropy and variance.
What do you want? Yeah,
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
For sure. Yeah, and just a little getting attacked. Just a little point about that RMLR. I had somebody say, that it's kind of scammy and a gimmick. We say that it predicts the future. Look, we never said it predicts the future of price action. Nothing predicts the future of price action. What the RMLR does is predicts the future mean of log returns with 100% accuracy. So it is what it's doing.
The direction of it specifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's predicting like future mean reversion is what it's doing. It's very powerful indeed if you learn how to use the tool. For sure. It's good stuff. So shut down that conversation. Exactly. Like, what are you talking about? Get out of here.
Yeah. No, it is literally a laser beam into the future, man. It shows the future direction of the RMLR. It's just unbelievably accurate. And people that say it doesn't work, okay, don't use it. Fine.
Got 140 pounds of dog meat trying to get me. What do you want? You wolf? Jesus. You guys went out? Hey, be nice to your sister. She's old. You go, girl. You're first. Hold on. Go on. Go, guys. Hey, go. All right. The great dog exodus has happened. Jiminy Christmas. Man, it's cold this morning. What in God's name is going on? Yeah, wolves like the cold weather. Not really complaining, just saying what is going on. Let me see here. I watched a real cool video last night about so there was a full-blooded wolf, and it was like in a rural area kind of, but got into town. It was like feeding out of garbage cans, doing things, not being aggressive to anybody. Some guy rescues it or whatever, and wow, what a cool dog it ended up being, man. I forgot I was going to post the vid in here, but I didn't do it. It's all good. Yeah, we love our wolves.
Rescuing animals is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So crude here on the 4 hour. Yeah, it's pumping outside the 4 hour power mean band. See what's going on the daily here. Oh, this is choppy. Making its way back up, reverse wave trend. Got Fisher crossing down wave trend. I mean, it's a no-brainer. This is going to get tested. This is looking pretty bearish, though, on the daily. To be honest, it's setting up hidden bear right now. Total random walk. Last trend was May 1st. May 1st was the last trend on the daily. Had two nice daily candles down. You can see the trend on the entropy right here. Previous to that, you had here trend to the downside, trend to the upside. Ain't we got fun? Let's see here. What's going on with gold? Yeah, gold popped back up. What was gold's low? 19 and a quarter, I think. 19 and a quarter. Almost broke that 1900 range. Is it still gonna? I don't know. What's going on with Dixie? Let me check Dixie out on the ABR, or yeah, on the VRE. Jesus. Where you at, Dixie? Whew! Goodness gracious. End of the day yesterday, thing really dumped out. And SPY's off the chain. What's going to happen today? Let me show you something real quick once I look at this. So where is that? The bottom of the weekly? The dollar's down here at the bottom of the weekly range. All right, last support level of the weekly range. Just like SPY, right? SPY was up by the top side of the weekly range. Let me show you something here. It is outside of it. There it is right here. We were talking about it, literally talking about it on the stream. Here's like 0945 yesterday. Went right up. And I was saying, look, there's a very low probability this data set closes outside the top of this weekly range. Here's the actual weekly range. Nice and tight, right? We saw a good trend to the top side. You got your first resistance level, second resistance level, third resistance level. There's nothing else on the weekly up here. Now, we have some monthly levels, obviously, but I think I've seen maybe one or two assets close outside the weekly range since I've been using this indicator. Chances are today this thing could fly down here and close inside, right? Close inside this 439. And I'm going to have to look at the charts here. Let me go back over here and throw this on SPY. See if we're setting anything up. Daily, yeah, we're definitely got a lower high. Locally, though, there's no div. It's coming from back here. This top right here. So, no, that is good. There's definitely some bear div. But you got the returns oscillator yesterday on the close. All right, it's heading up, bouncing off the zero mean. Here's the hidden bull play right here. Boom, lower low, higher low. Whew, took off on Wednesday, Thursday. Yep. Oh, no, this is daily. Shit, I thought it was 4 hour. This pretty much this week, right? Just took off the top side. See the 4 hour. There, yeah. I mean, this long-term bear div, we were talking about it yesterday. Remember, this is not the point. If you reset the returns oscillator, it was right here. We do have lower highs. Locally, the low length Z-score showing it, still trending to the top side. Let's see if that changes at the market open. Let me run down through this real quick. Yeah, that 90-minute variance was coming down, negatively correlated. There we go. So here's the 45. Here's where actually you've got some bear divs setting up where the returns oscillator is definitely crossed down the zero mean. You can see when it did it. The last 45-minute candle of the day yesterday, right, had a little pullback. Trend is turning up on the 45. Let me see if the predictor flipped on the 33. Probably did. No, it hasn't. Wow, interesting. But just like the 45, bear div setting in, positively correlated too. It's on the Z-score. It's even on the higher length Z-score on the 30 length. That is our pseudo-Laplace Z-score. It's been optimized for Laplace distribution, where before it was pretty much optimized for normal distribution. But what we noticed, Laplace is better. We've been kind of saying that the whole time. What we've noticed, especially in cryptocurrency, really likes Laplace distribution. But any data set's going to love the distribution. Why? Well, the high frequency trading firms, that's what they're moving, right? They're moving through the distribution. It's a random market. And everybody's going to cry manipulation just because somebody has bigger bags. That's not manipulation. That's, hey, you got a small sack. Just sit down, shut up. All right? I do. I don't have the biggest bag ever. There's plenty of people out there with bigger bags. I don't cry manipulation. 100%. Okay, let's see here. How'd the 15 close? And all these time frames, man, you're outside the power mean band. The 15-minute might have pulled back right here. Predictor on the 15, right? That's the time frame where it's definitely flipped. Barely had just a little bit of light trend here. Come on, UPM populator, buddy. What are we doing? Setting up hidden bull. You can see the lower low on the close. It was setting up hidden bull. It did come back, test the 9 log MA. 439.24. 439.24. That is... well, it'd be real close. I mean, it's right here. Probably right around in this area right here. So you come back down to that 15-minute reverse wave trend today, you're going to be closing right around the top side of the weekly range. Yeah. I imagine we're going to see a little pop down here. Not kidding. If I were to be on a put, it would be today. What we got going on? Dogs barking. Jesus. Some weird weather going on, man. Jesus. What the hell is going on out here? I mean, it literally feels like a late fall, early winter. It's crazy, man. Feels like it's about 55 out here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe even 50.
Very nice, man.
Yeah, it's good weather. I'm not going to complain. I like cool. So I love Tahoe. You could have a 90-degree day. You get in the shade at 75, 70.
Right. I love that.
That's beautiful, beautiful. But you're also up at 6,000 foot elevation, and yeah, that sun will cook you. Especially if you're on the lake, if you're out there if you're out there kayaking or Jesus, I'm having a brain freeze. Paddleboarding. Yeah. Which I've got like a 6-foot longboard with a the hell's that stick called? Big bamboo stick with the rubber boot on the bottom. Sit there, just a good workout. Yeah, man, just pushing yourself down the asphalt, surfing the concrete jungle. Good times. Great for the core. Holy shit, man. It'll wear you out. Okay, so pre-market down to what? 44163 right now. Let's take a peek at the RMLR, which we were just discussing. Go to traditional. Let's see this on SPY real quick. Oh, let me turn off the 30. There we go. Scale it down a little bit. So you're up here yesterday, right? Hit the 95.4 Laplace distribution range. We were on the live stream when it hit the first standard deviation, right? Boom. Ended up 95.4 Laplace and tried to pull back inside the first standard deviation. Wouldn't be surprised at all if it would have done that. Probabilities were definitely dictating it. Just, man, the bulls, man. The bulls off the freaking chain. Let me see what deviation band. There we go. Almost to the 3SD. So this is the 30 length RMLR. And you get up around these 3SD levels. That's about time to come back down and mean revert. You can see the reverse mean of log returns. It is turning down. Is it going to find support? I could let you know. Let me see something here real quick. Let's see, override. There we go. So is what this indicator does very well, like I said at the beginning of the stream, it predicts the future mean of log returns. Nothing out there is going to predict price. Is what this is doing. This is giving you future where that reverse mean of log returns is, where future mean reversion could happen. Right? Could happen. I mean, this data set could go sideways. You're up here by the 3SD band, right? This thing could go sideways and mean revert out here. All right. What is it? July 6th? Do I think that's going to happen? What is this RMLR? 421. Wow. Let me pull up the 7 again. There we go. What's this RMLR at? 432.49. 432.39. Do I think there's going to be that big of a move today? Interesting. We're talking about that's probably down here by the first support level. Yeah, that's at the first support level of the weekly volatility range. I tell you, man, this thing flashes out 10 points a day. Gonna have people crying. Gonna have people crying.
You should have had the RMLR.
Yeah. So there's a level down there, right? That's where the RMLR is at. So if this thing wants to hardcore mean revert, there's a good target. I don't know if it's going to make that kind of move. I mean, look, yesterday, right? Or the previous, like on Wednesday, the low was what, 433? I mean, the thing literally pumped about 11 points. Let this dog. Come here, girl.
Yep. And again, that RMLR is literally showing you the future of the direction of the RMLR. So it's not giving you the exact price target of it until it prints it. Right, it's giving you the of the RMLR target number until it prints it, but it's showing you the direction that it's most probably going to go in. And when it doesn't, you see it's negatively correlated on the correlation bands of the RMLR. So it's extremely accurate. because that's all it's showing you is the direction of the future RMLR.
Yeah, for sure.
And that shows you, like Bilbo said earlier, where to make those outlier moves for mean reversion.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it stops smashing the third band on the RMLR, third standard deviation band of the RMLR, upside or downside, once it's got two candles behind it, especially like on a higher time frame, it's extremely likely in mean reversion. Even on lower time frames, by the way. But you'll very often see that you can have a full mean reversion on the lower time frame, even one candle after it stops smashing that band, just because you can have a very quick mean reversion. That happens a lot. And and even yesterday, like on the 4-hour Bitcoin, there was a nice mean reversion just a few candles after it had smashed down on that little dumpy dump. Why? Because the probabilities were indicating it was going to the upside. What did it do? It went to the upside, and it completed the mean reversion through both the RMLRs and exactly to the power mean.
Yeah.
Of the UPM. I mean, it was like to the freaking dollar, and then started pulling back and walking around and doing whatever it did. But on the 4-hour, did exactly what even I wrote, I think, yesterday in the chat, and also on the daily, it did the same thing. So it did what it was doing on the daily. So I mean, that thing is amazing, and you know that it's going to make that move within 0 to 4 candles from the intersect.
Yeah.
Right. If it's going to move away from the mean, it's going to happen if there's an intersection. Whether it's at the mean or not, when there's an intersection of the power mean and the RMLR within 0 to 4 candles, you're likely to have a nice modest move relative to the time frame you're on, and that happens on any asset on any time frame.
Yeah, like he said.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like you can actually see into the future with it. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, it is for sure.
No, you can't predict the future, really, because like this tool does that.
Yeah, and we recognized it immediately without that function even being in there. It was just like, what the heck? Hey, ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, we're literally drawing squiggles, man. And we figured it out.
Yeah.
And Van's like, what? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. I mean, all we had was the data set.
We saw the feature, and then he built it better.
We had the data set with the RMLR. We didn't have the future projection. But I was like, hey, we're missing this. This thing is this.
Yep. He's an amazing tool builder, dude. He's an amazing math guy.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
But like you said, we were literally, I mean, I was like, I don't want to tell anybody exactly how we did it for sure. But yeah, it's powerful. A lot of squiggles.
Yeah. A lot of squiggles.
Mapping out price action. Then going, didn't they say this could never be done?
Exactly.
I think that's what they said.
And that's what I always heard. Past price action does not indicate future returns.
Yeah. Van happens.
Okay then.
Van says, you cannot limit me. I will show you. I will show you the power of the maths.
Exactly.
Really good stuff.
Deny your illogical statements that you say to cover your ass for liability reasons.
Yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, you got SPY up literally outside the top of the weekly. You got Dixie at the bottom. And I'm talking volatility range. Getting a bounce off of it right now. That's the bottom of the range. Let me see here. Now, first thing you're going to notice, here's the top side of the daily 68.3 Laplace distribution range, right? It's also the bottom of the daily range. So yeah, I made a couple attempts here to test it. Definitely daily range has been tested. I'm telling you right now, SPY is just not going to fall, right? The Dixie's going to have to show some strength. Could be like a third time you get a data set. Here's the thing though, man. This thing is so far outside. Just thinking this day on SPY is going to be bullish at all, man. I'm just, I would rather sit on my hands and not even trade than think that, because there's a high probability this thing pulls back to that area. High probability. I mean, it's only a few points too, so it's not like it's a big dump. And here's the thing. Just like when at the end of the day, you test ranges to the downside or to the top side, things of that nature. Same thing goes here. Like towards the end here, if it just comes down, makes an effort to close inside here, like about, I think it was a couple weeks ago. I can't remember if it was Bitcoin or if it was SPY. Could go back and look. I don't feel like doing it right now. But it came down like maybe an hour or two before the close and sat right on top of the weekly range, barely closed outside of it. I mean, that's showing you, yeah, that data set's pulling back into the volatility range. Went right to the top. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Let me pull this up real quick. I got to get this freaking... Because I don't know if I want to throw a trade in. I'm going to log in just in case. Got to have that speed part. Got to have the brokerage account up. I got the information. And I've definitely got great risk management. So I got size nailed down. Let's see. It's got everything covered. Let's see. All right. This thing is way... I want to see what the market makers are thinking as soon as this opens up. Like yesterday, right? I mean, they got their ass. Market makers might got their asses handed to them yesterday, to be honest, because they skewed the put side big time, and the bulls are like, "We'll take those cheap calls, dumb dumb." They ran it on them, man. Ran it on them. Pretty cool. Which a previous day, right? Bulls got their teeth knocked out on that move to the downside when the Fed meeting right at 2:00. Right at 2:00. You can see price action was already coming down off some bear divs. So drop right down here. No brainer. Shook the shit out of people. You know, the people got knocked out of their positions or what. I mean, you're just smacking yourself. You're like, wow, I wish I had tools that weren't lagging. Wait, man. Come on. We got a free chart for you to check out. We got a free 2-week trial. The last thing, though, we want to do, if you don't want to put in the time to learn how to volatility trade, is to buy our indicators. Number one, it's a pain in the ass because we have to grant access on TradingView, one indicator at a time. TradingView, if you're listening, can we get like a bulk function or something where we can like just check? Yep, I want to grant access. I'm going to check this indicator, this indicator, this indicator, this indicator. Grant access. So we got to do one at a time. Now maybe we're missing something, and you can do that. Maybe we should reach out to support. I think it's a good idea. Excuse me, because that would be awesome. Just ask Matt.
We'll look into it.
Matt's usually the one. Yasha, that little backup, goes in and grants people this access to these indicators. But yeah, if it's not something you really want to dig into, there's no reason. Maybe you already have a strategy that's working for you. If you're making money in the markets, there's nothing to see here. What are you doing? Don't cheat on yourself. Go with your edge. If you really have an edge. A lot of traders talk edge. They don't have edge. They just have a strat. The rest of their trading system is a train wreck most of the times. That's what I've seen. And I've helped a lot of people behind the scenes, and, you know, just private tutoring and things like that, trying to get people up to speed. The one thing we can't teach, though, is how to interpret all this. Everybody interprets everything differently. There's not too many people that come together with the exact same thought process about any subject out there, right? There's always little quirks and stuff. And that's why if you do get our indicator package, you get dozens of indicators. You can build your own strategy. And let's get that straight. Strategy is just a part of an edge. A strategy isn't your edge. A strategy can get you wrecked. If you have a proper edge, right, and you're working everything together, risk management and everything, guys, your P&L is going to do nothing but go up, right? P&L is going to do nothing but going up. If you're limiting your losses and you're taking profits on your trades intraday, you can only go one direction, right? You're not letting the market take money from you. If you are, it's a very small percentage. Very small. I highly recommend, and this is what I do. If I'm down here scalping the low time frames, and I'm getting entries, like I said yesterday, like I'll run my workflow on the daily down through the daily, the 4-hour, 90-minute, 45, 33, and 15. That's where my workflow stops getting biased for trading intraday, 9-minute, 6-minute, 3-minute, 1-minute. So I've got my main workflow, right? And then I've got a smaller workflow to get entries. The bigger workflow, just for bias, for risk management. right? From what I'm seeing on those 5 time frames, I'm either going to have a bullish bias intraday or a bearish bias. And so I know if I'm going with my bias, I'm going to use all the risk. I'm going to put risk on. Say that's 5 contracts, right? If I'm counter trading my bias, I'm only going to trade 1 contract. It's not like I'm just not going to counter trade a move that the VEPS are showing me counter to my bias. Hi, girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, she wants petted. Hold on. We got an old girl. Oh, you're so cute. She misses her brother. I got some good friends coming in tomorrow. Lived out west with. Haven't seen them in a while. They're traveling around the country. Going to stop by. So yeah, tomorrow could be a party. It's kind of a crazy day though, because I'm going to like a wake of a good friend that passed away, a good golf buddy. That's in the morning, and then they show up in the afternoon. So it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be fun. Yeah. It's like I lost a good friend, but other friends are coming in. Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. Start a nice. I'm glad it's kind of cool out. Going to get a fire going. Yeah. Might try to expand our consciousness with some some plant medicine. Who knows? Who knows what could happen when you're out here in the middle of the woods?
In the Indiana bush on the Indiana night.
That's right. What's gonna happen? Oh my goodness.
That's Mary Jane.
I sent him the website to the family restaurants, to the pizza shops. I'm like, what do you guys want? What I want you to try our food, blah, blah, blah. And they come back, they're like, oh, they named off like 4 different types of pizzas. And I'm like, all right, I'll make a small of each. They're just laughing. They wanted me to make the choice. They just gave some examples. I was like, no, we're going to make them all. Screw it. You guys can try everything. That's how we roll. Oh, we got a P-Funk. The P-Funk train is in the house. Let me see.
What's up, gentlemen?
Oh, watching SPY just ravage people.
Dude, the non-stop bull market. This is insane.
Yeah, man. Dude, I don't have to tell you.
I wasn't here all week, so I don't know, man. I just can't believe what I'm looking at right now.
Dude, you're looking at unsustainability.
Yep. I mean, you look at the hourlies and the 4 hourlies. This is
yeah.
Plot, dude.
It's
incredible.
So I started the stream. I was like, SPY's off the chain. It's running like a rabid dog.
I mean, look at the UPM on this on the daily, dude. My God.
Oh,
it's just
way.
To get to the reverse wave was 150 points, 250 points.
You see something there real quick.
250 points away just to get to the reverse. Just to get to the top of the UPM is 140.
Oh, you're looking at minis, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
I was just like, what? No, but you're right. Yeah. I mean, look at just SPY. The freaking reverse wave trend on the SPY daily is at 416. 416. Haven't had a test of the wave trend since this little move outside of it. This is, I'm telling you, man, you don't see this often. This thing is way, way out of bounds. You see moves like this, like on the 15-minute, right? The 33, right. The 45, the 90, maybe the 4 hour. On the daily, though, being this far away, good Lord, man.
That's what I mean. Look at. I mean, I think, and then Monday's a half day, right, or a full day?
I don't know for sure.
It's Juneteenth, and I thought we were closed the whole day, but I'm reading that it was a half a day, and that might be just for the futures. So it might be the market actually might be closed.
Right.
Futures might be open just till like 1 o'clock. June. I'm 100% sure.
Juneteenth, huh?
Yeah. I didn't even know what it stands for until I heard it on the radio this morning.
As the veteran shakes his head.
It's closed. NASDAQ and NYSE are closed.
Yep. So the futures are open till 1 o'clock. That's it. They'll open on Sunday night, close at 1 o'clock on Monday.
Right.
And then reopen at 5. Juneteenth. Huh. Interesting.
Crazy.
The day they marched into Galveston, Texas. Did you know that? I had no clue.
Dude, it's a total crock of shit is what it is. So it's a new woke little freaking... as a veteran, it disgusts me. Sorry. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I did not know what it was until earlier.
especially when you got most. I'm going to talk about, dude. The voting base in this country is so jacked up right now. You go to some of the, like, I would even say not the Gen Zers, but millennials even. You ask them what political party Abraham Lincoln belonged to, 90% of them say Democrat. It's a joke, dude. People don't even know. People don't even know our history. All right, here we go. Here we go. By the way, Abraham Lincoln, Republican. He's the one that freed the slaves. So let's get this shit straight. The Democrats lived in the South. The Democrats were the slave owners. They pulled the old switcheroo after the Civil War, right? All the rich Democrats moved north. It's crazy, man.
And also in the 1950s and 60s, you had what they called the Dixiecrats, which were the Southern Democrats who switched parties because Richard Nixon basically fought to switch the Republican Party. And the other guy, Goldwater also switched. They basically both switched party directions when Nixon was running again. And so that's what happened basically, right?
Aye, Poppy.
What is going on? Adobe's up 40 points.
Are you shitting me, Adobe?
Yeah, look at it. ADB. Look at it, man.
Yikes!
$520.
What the fruck? That's right. I said fruck.
Earnings or
it's up 5%. No, man, not that I'm aware of. Yeah. Adobe had earnings. God, how'd I miss that? Adobe did have earnings. Man, I think shot to the 95.4 Laplace pre-market. Boom. 95.4 Laplace distribution move on the earnings call. Damn. It's in green too. They liked it.
Took that up, plugged all the buyers at the top, and there she rolls.
Yeah, perfect time to wreck everybody now. Just rip this thing right back down. I mean, this is why you trade earnings, to take profit. Anybody out there trading earnings, you don't trade earnings and just sit in the position. Hopefully you're going to get the right direction. If you're using the VEPS, your probability level is very high. You're going to get the right direction. Then you take your profit. Let me see. Surprise. Damn.
Wow.
By the way, what's the fun little exercise we did before the live stream, which I love doing. We do those
gracious.
Where we just go over these things like we're doing now, but like even on super low time frames or whatever, like you do sometimes on the streams.
Yes.
One thing, I love doing that. It's literally like, well, look what it's doing. It's literally doing this and that, It's amazing.
30. Okay. Wow, man.
Yeah, we got a cool Discord. We got cool people in our Discord, man.
But here's Dixie, man. Dixie's at the bottom of the weekly range. We're talking about it. Here's the bottom of the weekly. You got SPY above the top of the weekly. You got Dixie down here at the bottom. Makes sense. You got Dixie at the bottom, SPY on the top, right? Bitcoin's the outlier, not moving, right? Bitcoin definitely is not moving. It's kind of stuck down there in the 25.5 area. But hey, it was trying to dip below 25. I don't think so, man. You're getting really close. Let me flip over here real quick. What time is it? Oh, yeah. Let me get back on here. Bam, bam. Let's see this. Yeah, you're starting to pull back.
Yeah, market had open.
Yeah. I mean, it was down pre-market. Right before it opened, man, it pumped up. It pumped up and then dumped out right to the bottom side of the 68.3. So you got top side of the daily right there. I mean, you just sent a wick. I mean, that's definitely close enough for a test. But yeah, here is the top side of the weekly, 438.84 area. So high probability this data set closes inside there today. 439. God, they're only 28 cents too, man. Jesus, pretty cheap. Pretty cheap for just a few points below. Do I want to? I don't know. Because, yeah, nothing's making sense right now. Our indicators are, but just this data set running like this, man. No. The big news is, BlackRock's going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin. Yeah, it's the last idiots we need in the Bitcoin space.
Yeah.
Right? Organization with an unlimited amount of funds.
I mean, they already own most things on the market, or a good chunk of most things on the market, so it doesn't really make a difference because plenty of companies that they own already own Bitcoin.
And so for all the people out there that were calling us conspiracy theorists when we were like, hey, I really wouldn't go use any of these companies that are collecting DNA like 23andMe and shit, because they just sold it to BlackRock. So congratulations. Now BlackRock owns your DNA. Fucking crazy.
Right.
Insane. I don't need to know all that information, man. Hi, I'm Scott. I'm a human. I don't give a shit about any of that. I'm definitely not going to freaking give my DNA freely to a corporation. God, what is wrong with people? In this day and age, good luck. So what are they going to do? Try to kill us all and then create a new army of humans? Who knows, man? We live in the Twilight Zone matrix, so anything could happen. But I saw that and I just chuckled. I just chuckled because there was a big, when those companies started, there's a few of them, right? There was a lot of people saying, don't do that. Don't give these corporations your DNA. Who knows what kind of psycho shit they're up to? But of course, but I want to see my genealogy. I want to know. Yeah. It's like, dude, you can go, dude, put in the work yourself. People are so lazy. Good Lord, man. If you just have a little gumption, you can go figure all that crap out yourself. How do you think they're doing it? Okay, let's see here. They're going to look directly into your DNA.
They just make it easier for most people who aren't
Yeah.
maybe adept at science or something.
Yeah, how much more fun would it be to literally track your family tree? That's let me see here. Yeah, we're pulling back. This first candle is going to try to close below the 68.3 Laplace. Let me see something real quick. So expected moves right at 440 to the downside, 444 to the top side. But with a volatile move, that's going to drop real quick. And where's the 1SD on the daily? Right at 438 and a half, 439 area. No, 438 and a half is the 1SD. And where's 438 and a half? Right at the top of the weekly range, man. Right at the top of the weekly. That is what I want to see here at the inside the 1SD. There's still, man, it's skewed to the freaking put side big time. We're talking 32 cents to 18 on the call side, and that's at the first standard deviation. And that's on Tasty Trade's platform. They do things a little bit differently than we do. Let me see here though. Let's see how much. Let me pull this down a little bit. Come on, you. Look how tight that 1SD is. Holy shit. Here's the 1SD on the daily. That close to the 68.3. Seems a little tight. And they are right. Tasty Trade's pretty on it, man. Maybe I'm going to give them a little credit. Yeah, they got the one. They're a little low. But yeah, pretty damn. I'll tell you what's closer than anybody else. And I know our stuff's built on proper math. That's a problem. Places like this, guys, you got to use the correct math. It's tricky too. It's real tricky. Even TradingView doesn't have the math correct. That's why we had to write our own code. Because TradingView on PineScript, they got a bunch of already built-in code you can just copy paste and use. I'm pretty sure, and their math is not correct. So if you're wondering out there, when you're building expected move indicators, projection bosses, things of that nature, projecting a cone of the distribution, there's a reason why yours isn't right, because your math is not correct. I've only seen one other person do it right. And so when I saw our math guy, I was just like, hello, all right, he gets it. Let's roll with this. And these guys are busy, man, real busy in real life. Everybody's got real jobs too. So the fact that we're as far along as we are, it's a testament to what we do. Care about them traders. Indeed. Let me see here. And what time is it? 9:39. Damn it. I got a mint too. I got to do. I think it's right at 10 o'clock. Let me see. 41%. Oof. In about 20 minutes. In about 20 minutes, Yasha, I'm going to need you to talk for, maybe like 5 minutes while I grab something here. if you can. If not, hey man, we'll just take a little break because I got to do this. Okay, let me see here. Dun, 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 and here she comes, which is a no-brainer. God, everything's just in the green, man. SPY's outside the range. Let me see the minis, man. The minis outside the weekly? I don't think so. No, you're good, man. See, the minis never made it. Here's the top side of the weekly, probably right here. Let me scale this down just to find out for sure. Yep, there's the first resistance. Here was the tight weekly range. Yeah, not as tight. You know what? 15, 20 points.
Well, I have the weekly at 44, the center of the weekly at 44.49, and then the center of the dailies at 44.50. Right?
No. Center of the weekly on the minis is at 43.26. Way down.
43.26.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. Yeah,
yep. And then we got first resistance level, second resistance level, third resistance level. So the minis did not.
Depends too on yours, Scott. Make sure you have that B adjust hit. You see that B adjust? Click that on the bottom right of your screen. Click that B adjust. That'll change this because it adjusts all the contracts forward. See how I change it? You'll see what I mean. So that adjusts the June contract and the September contract. So it should have changed that weekly. I have those centered now at 43.42 on the weekly.
Let me see.
Go down a little bit. Scroll down.
There it is.
Years. Yep.
Yeah.
43. Yep. See how I moved it?
The fuck?
So that be adjusts your contracts.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So when they roll over, that's what the B adjust does. So you can use that for the NASDAQ or
okay,
or whatever.
Learn something new every day. That's where our alpha trading market maker comes in handy. Okay, so we got first, second. Well, I'll take that back. So when you adjusted it, yeah, minis are even outside. Yeah. That makes more sense because the charts weren't matching up. Like it's the same. Okay, so 44.40. 40 points, huh? 40 points. Hell, I can do that real quick. The minis. All right, makes sense. Okay, this 15-minute candle is going to close here in almost 3 minutes. Is it going to close below the 68.3? Because that's definitely what I'm looking for. And if you see SPY move down here, right, 438.82, that's the top of the weekly. You're going to see the minis dropping down there too, probably. Let me see here. Scroll through here. Besides Adobe. Yeah, Apple was up, 25%? It's down to 17 now. I think it's probably going to pull back hard. People taking them profits. What's that, 177? Coinbase surviving. Thriving and surviving. Don't believe the news. It's a bunch of scam. Let's see here. And it's just like the three-letter organization to sue a blockchain. They're suing several blockchains. Makes a lot of sense. Hey, let's just sue the blockchain. I'm wondering on Cardano if they're going after, what is it, HOSK, I think? Who's Yasha? He's totally off. Muted, silenced, everything. No, that's fine. Here we go. Let's shine. Let's shine right now. Drop this thing down here. I mean, it's literally almost to the first standard deviation to the downside. Man, these are tight distribution ranges, man. Real tight. 440.5. It's the 1SD to the downside. You literally could see second standard deviation, 95 for Laplace. First support level on the daily. This would be a great area down in here to close today. And the probabilities are dictating you're not going to close below this level. At least there's a 95.4% chance when we're talking normal distribution, it doesn't close below like 437.5. The 95 for Laplace right below it. They're both 95.4% probability levels. We just got two different distribution models. Two different distribution models. Laplace, the 68.3 Laplace is going to be a lot tighter. All you got to do is Google the two distributions. You'll see why. The Laplace distribution literally looks like the Eiffel Tower, man. It doesn't look like that bell curve that everybody's used to from school. And remember when you were learning about the bell curve and normal distribution, high school, whatever. Another one of those things where you're like, when the hell am I ever going to use this stupid shit? Here you go. We're here. Math too, right? Yeah, man. Wish I would have put a little more brain power into math way back when. Instead, I was just like, I just want to squeeze out a C and get the hell out of here. Yeah. That's cool, Chris. Yeah, imagine the shit I deal with, right? I mean, I'm streaming on the same platform. I'm on Discord, sharing charts, freaking streaming on TradingView, using TradingView charts. So, folks, that's why when you see these charts lag loading, I feel the pain of the people using traditional TA indicators, and we'll always go back to that. They're just lagging indicators. We prefer not to use. We want real-time information. Volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. Yes. When you use indicators built on the returns, changes the ball game. Especially when you realize price action is following returns. That's why you put so much emphasis on the returns oscillator, right? In the daily, that daily drop below the zero mean. It's negatively correlated, but yeah, this thing, what's the top side? 430. Gee, many Christmas. This thing's got, let me see the 5-day. I mean, all these macro time frames. And there we go, right? And there's the reverse Fisher. We were talking about it yesterday on Friday. When I was saying, dude, this is usually a cap on price action, especially when it's above. And then what do? You mean revert down to the reverse wave trend. Guys, 35 freaking points. 35 points on the 5-day. Whoa! There's going to be a bloodbath. Literal bloodbath. All you bulls out there, for crying out loud, man, what's it going to take for you to take profits? I would highly suggest doing it. Probably be smart. Even though we're having an outlier. Literally having an outlier. Outlier on this low length Z score is almost at the 90% confidence interval. And you're trending. Right? So if you're looking at the chart, you're like, woohoo, this shit's bullish as hell. But then I know where the top of the weekly is, and I know where the reverse Fisher is on the 5-day. Next week, though, we're gonna get a reset on the weekly range. And so then you got to go back over here. Where are these monthly levels at? I mean, look, here's the center of the daily range. Right, second 15-minute candle, we're already at the center of the daily range. Literally, 17 minutes into the trading day, you're already at the first standard deviation to the downside. Power. I could easily see this. I mean, look at the volatility range. Here's the bottom of the daily. You're out here by the 99.7 Laplace. You do not see that often, right? So you literally have you almost have all the volatility range encompassing the entire 99.7 Laplace distribution range. Wow. So you got a big daily volatility range, tight distribution, and a fairly tight daily range. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not as tight as Wednesday. And we got that nice, and of course it was tight going into the Fed announcement and shit. Everybody's blah 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 blah, right? Everybody was hyper bullish. Then you get the dump, and then it pops right back up. This is why you take your profits, man. This isn't even crypto. Crypto's way more volatile. All right. Yep. WTI, USD. Is that something you still want to look into? I mean, we showed it a little bit. Jeff, we can continue with that. Matic getting wrecked. Band was off the chain yesterday, up like 10%. Now it's down 5%. Still don't know what the hell that thing does. Bonk's just bonking around. Yeah, nothing.
No. Dude, WTI has been doing exactly what the RMLR has been saying. It's amazing.
WTI.
I mean, whatever they all do, but I just love seeing it.
Right. Yes, we do. We love it. Long time. For sure.
Mean reversions aplenty.
GI. Let me see. Interesting. I was looking through my dad's Vietnam pictures yesterday. When he passed, my mom gave me a big box of stuff. Pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. He loved the locals. He was always hanging out with them. Just smart. He was in Saigon, man. He was in Saigon. He was pretty much radio telecommunications for literally the army. I mean, on top of the Hilton, I think. Top floor. That's where everything was at. But yeah, obviously he got out early on. He was only, what was he, 68, 69, something like that. Yeah. No, 67, 68. Yeah, I believe. Crazy. Rest in peace, Big Papa. All right, let's see here. Those RMLRs.
Cheers.
Yeah. So here we got the RMLR. And remember, SPY daily on the 30, the thing was up by the 3 SD band. But on the low length, there's a good target. And guess what? Guess where it's at? It's at the 95 for Laplace. And it's right inside the top of the weekly range. This is a great target for today. Great target. Yesterday you ran a 95 for Laplace to the top side. It's that little pink dot right there. Boom. Now you're going to shorted it just a little bit. There it is right there, the white cross line. You see, ripped right to it. Had a rejection at the end of the day. It was actually coming back to close inside what? First standard deviation, normal distribution. There was a 68.3% chance it did that. At the same time, 95.4% chance that data set wasn't going to close above this area. Worked its magic. There's the probabilities. Just like right now to the downside, 68.3% chance it closes. Here's the top side of the first standard deviation, like 447. Bottom side right here, pretty much just tested it, 440 area. Well, at 440 and a half. So it would make sense. You run 95 for Laplace yesterday. Maybe we run 95 for Laplace to the downside today. And that would pull this right back into the weekly level. Here's the top side of the weekly, 95 for Laplace. You get down into here, would not surprise me at all. That data set just gets stuck right here in this range. Because the bears got overran. I'm telling you, the bears got overran. They were trying to hold. That was the first resistance level on the daily right there. Once it closed this 15-minute candle, whoop, it ran right to the 1 SD, right to the 95 for Laplace. And you're bouncing right here. And you got the bulls dug in down here at the 1 SD. Should I say the big sharks? Yeah, bulls, bears, sharks, and minnows. All right. Let's see here. What to look at. We're a SOL. Let me see where this is at. Messing around on the daily range, huh? Where was that weekly? Man, this thing got obliterated. Jesus. There's the weekly range. Let me see. Is it up in there? Go all the way back to the beginning of the week. There was the test right there. One more day. Okay, so there's a new weekly, right? So right here, first day of the week, rejected off top side of the 68.3 Laplace, ended up at the first standard deviation, and then closed right at the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. Next day, boom, there's the bottom of the weekly right here. Ran a wick. Definitely to show the gumption right there. That's a test. That is a test. Let me see. So the weekly range has been tested. Now you're down here. Tight 68.3 Laplace. Tight daily range. I could see. What's BTC going to do? This thing going to pop out of this hole? If it does, Solana's going to rip. Solana will probably rip up here maybe 16.2. Point and a half. Point and a half up here to the bottom of the weekly. Let's see. BTC, though, is going to have to get its shit together. Let me see. What are we doing? We had this nice pump yesterday, right? Right at the end of the day. Of course. Why? Look at that. To close above the daily range. give the bulls a support structure. And so far, so good. Bouncing really off the top side of the daily. It's really running the 4 hour 68.3 Laplace. That's right in this range right here. Every 4 hour, you get a new range. Pulling, got outside of it. There's a first standard deviation on this 4 hour candle. Didn't even make it there. Right? You can see what's happening. Right? Win bounce. Where is, man, this is big daily ranges, man. Holy crap. And there is the weekly. I'm telling you, by Sunday, I'm telling you, man, this thing is going to probably pop back up above 26. Probably going to pop up and back above. Because here's the thing. Where's the new weekly range going to be? What is it? Friday? I'm not going to look yet. Too much more coming. Be able to get a good read. But that's what you want to do, right? You want to see where the new weekly is. And I am telling you right now, these bulls are going to try to run this up. They're going to try to run this up above the weekly. And they want to make sure that they're going to close, right? That they're going to close Sunday night above where the new weekly is going to populate. Which in this case, I'll just give it a quick look on the 15-minute. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. One more day. There it is. Yeah. I see the volatility. If we were getting ready to close right now, you'd have the center of the daily probably around, I don't know, 25.6 area, 25.7 area, right in this area right here. And it's going to probably be a little bit bigger of a range, I would imagine. So it won't surprise me at all if you see the bulls try to run this thing up above 26.350, 26.4 area. So what are you going to do immediately? I'm going to go over here. Where's the weekly? Let's check out these weekly, the weekly distribution, the current candle. Let's go to a week. Boom. Let's turn off these RMLRs. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. So on the weekly, right to the top side, 68.3 Laplace. Boom. There's a little pink dot. To the downside, where's the 68.3? Right there. 25.350. Already been testing that. Man, is this thing, it could try to push back up. This is kind of what I'm looking for. You dip down, almost did one SD move to the downside on that low, right? Broke 25K. Bulls pushed that thing right back up. Right back up. I could definitely see them pushing this back up to the top side of the Laplace distribution range. It's 68.3% probability. And that's what? 26.4. 26.4 on the weekly. What are these monthly levels at? Anything significant? Have we even got outside? So there it was right there. Where were the bulls? They were on the monthly. Look at the 68.3 right there. Sent a wick right to it. Sucked it back up. Here's the 68.3 to the top side. It's at 28.5. That's on the monthly. Hey, man, don't be shocked. Next couple weeks, Bitcoin rips back up. Don't be shocked. This thing is a beast. We all know that. They've been trading this thing for a while. It's got its own it's on a mission. On a mission. Beautiful, though. Beautiful. Look at this monthly chart. Let's break this down a little bit. Yeah.
Tesla making new highs. Tesla, what a monster. Look at this Adobe all the way back down.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Jesus.
That's how you do an earnings play, folks.
Yeah. That's why I don't touch earnings shit. Never.
So here
falling off a cliff.
Here's Bitcoin's. There's Bitcoin's data set right there on the monthly. Pretty damn powerful. Meanwhile, you got Peter Schiff moving into Bitcoin ordinals. He doesn't want to buy the underlying. Doesn't want to buy Bitcoin because he says, "Oh, there's a major pullback coming. It's not worth what? Bitcoin's worth $25,000, almost $500 right now because that's what the value people are placing on it. Just because your monkey ass doesn't put any value on it, you're just trying to get more clicks. Hey man, join the ordinal community. At least you're buying something. Because he's like, one Satoshi could be worth one Bitcoin in the future. Hey, dipshit. We've already had several ordinals on one Satoshi sell for one Bitcoin. We're already there. Wake up. Just like normal. You don't know a lot. You seem like a smart guy, but you really don't know a lot. Especially about crypto. So wake up, dude, or just stop talking about it. Right? That's all you're doing. You're just you're scamming for clicks and followers, and you that lonely? You kind of look like a lonely guy, to be honest. Kind of look like a lonely guy.
He's shoving shift coin all day, bro.
Pushing shift coin. Shilling the shift coin, man. God. It's a miserable existence. Let me reset this chart. Yeah, reload it. As I move back over here. Boing!
I cannot believe Facebook's $280. Oh my God.
Yeah, Facebook, worthless. You missed a lot. You missed a lot. Oh, yeah. Boy, tried, didn't it? Yeah, it's only up, what, 2.49% now, Adobe? Jesus. Yeah, I think got wrecked. Thing got wrecked. So this on the 15. Put it on Adobe. Weehaw! Weehaw! That, sir, is why you take your profits. Indeed. Goodness, man. Goodness gracious. Clean chart, too. No div at all. That's enough looking at that shitter. Yeah, nice little earnings play. Anybody that was in on that, good on you. Hopefully you took your profit, because you already lost about 3/4 of it if you didn't. That's where the greed kicks in. Oh, this is going to be better. Ooh, hold on here. Yeah. Yeah, I got to mint this. Give me a second. Yasha, you got any shameless plugs while I do this?
I might. Let's see.
Tap, tap, tap. Hello? Tap, tap. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me okay? Okay, great. It's me, Alpha Trading GPT. This Alpha Trading live stream is brought to you by Alpha Trading. That's right. We sponsor ourselves. We don't accept other sponsors. We don't run ads or affiliate links. We also may not be wearing formal trousers while we stream. But don't worry, we're still professional. Well, as professional as a bunch of guys who trade volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics in their underwear can be. Jump into the Alpha Trading Discord. It's free to sign up. We don't even ask for your uncle's Amex card number. Get free access to our volatility tools. Learn to trade volatility, probability, and statistics. We even have a free chart you can use that's pre-populated with the indicators you'll have access to, as long as you're a member of our Discord. Take as long as you need to learn them. Learn the tendencies. Learn the chicken tendencies, TM. Watch and learn from the tutorials and live streams. Amazing, right? Yeah, we think so, too. But wait. There's more. Once you're comfortable using the indicators and you've memorized the tendencies from the cheat sheet, check out our premium indicators with a free 2-week trial of more than a dozen of our indicators, including the bulk of those you see here in the live streams. Then spend those 2 weeks learning how to use those indicators, including the entropy, the RMLR, the projection boss, the power mean of the UPM, variance, z-score, and the returns oscillator, among others. After that, if you know what you're doing with the VEPS information and you're making good trades, well, you can always choose to subscribe and get access to those and all of the indicators we release to our subscribers. Alpha Trading. A better way to trade. And a better way to avoid wearing pants.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That is actually awesome.
Hold on. She's not done.
Let's hear it.
What do you call a trader who uses RSI? A backholder. What do you call a trader who uses RSI? A backholder.
Jesus.
She's done now.
She does now. What's our bot's name?
Alpha Trading GPT.
Alpha Trading GPT. Hello, sugar. You sound like you got sugar in them pants. That's why I used to call an old girlfriend Sugar Pants. She gets so embarrassed. I'd go to the maitre d'. I'd go to the maitre d' like at nice restaurants and shit. And I'd be like, can you do me a favor? I was like, it's just a little joke. And I'd have him be like, Sugar Pants to the front. Dude, she gets so embarrassed. I'd have him call Sugar Pants to the front. Fun shit. Little things you do to make sure you never get married. Dodge that bullet. Hey, I'm not saying it's a bad. All right. Hey, man, some people, like my parents, they were together for literally 50 something years before my dad passed away. So yeah, no, it's a good thing. I just never chose that path, man. Never chose that path. No kids. Beautiful. Man, that mint was so easy. One thing, I'm going to give a shout out to Magic Eden, man. They started nailing these Bitcoin ordinal mints, man. They took the reins, and we got like inside men there and shit from Catalina, and it's just like, you know, a lot that's going on. They work hard, man. They work hard. Okay. Maybe Alpha Trading should start a centralized exchange. Just kidding. A DEX. DEX? Alpha DEX.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good stuff, huh? Good freaking stuff. Back to the regularly scheduled.
I mean, if we were all about raising the revenue from this thing, then what we would do is sell shitty indicators and shitty courses and make crazy videos.
We know somebody like that.
We do, but that's not what we do.
God, if he put all that energy into... I don't even know, man. He's got gumption. He's going at it. And I give him kudos, man. I give it, hey, man. If people want to buy that kind of stuff, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I see the point. I don't.
Yeah, because he knows though.
But I see the point.
And but what makes it bad is that he knows it's not good.
Yeah,
and he literally talks about volatility. It's like,
once you cross that line, you're operating. I can't operate on the other side of my ethics, but everybody has their own.
Yeah, I'm not going to push something I know, especially like lagging indicators. Why? Please, I'll tell you why. Most of them don't trade to begin with, so they don't care if they lag. But as usual, right? I mean, that Discord was always and probably still is a total shit show. Let me see here. What are we doing? God, these people. I said, damn, these people. Dumb! Okay, dokey. Let me see here. What the hell's on Discord? There we go. Got a message. Had to check it. Nothing. Where the hell's that African crypto warlord? He sent me a DM this morning. I shut him down. He's probably out freaking attacking neighboring villages. He does that.
Yes, indeed.
He
Speciality of his.
He jumps on his KTM, grabs a machete, and goes for it. Good things. We are strategically placed.
He has to collect the bananas from somewhere.
We will take the world over. We are strategically placed. That's all right. Across this globe. Or flat Earth, or whatever the hell you want to think this place is. There's so much whack shit out there right now. It's crazy. Talk about everything is separation. I mean, from the smallest to the biggest thing. It's crazy.
But the internet brings us together.
Yeah, exactly. There will be no separation here. We're all here. That's what's great about alpha trading. And we'd say it all the time. We don't care how you trade. If you're looking for something better, we're here for you. If you want to trade using traditional TA, if you want to trade freaking tea leaves, we don't care, man. You can trade however you want, right? We're just here to offer this up. And the proof's in the pudding. We're not trying to extract money from our community. We don't have any affiliate links, right? We're not onboarding people onto exchanges. Nothing like that. No, we're really here for the traders. We're not trying to corrupt traders. We're not trying to take their money like literally everybody else is doing, whether it be through affiliate links or selling educational programs or indicator strats, right? That's not us, man. That's not us. We're here. We're going to give you a free chart. We're going to give you a free trial. And we want to make sure you're going to work hard. We want you to be productive. We want you to win. That's what we want to do. If that's not you and you don't want to do this, then that is fine. Right? This is not how we make money. Period. So there's that. There's that. That's why we like to be totally transparent and honest. Right? We're not going to try to extract your money. We don't have a Patreon. We don't have a signals channel. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Let's see here. Yeah, that poor Adobe, man. Hopefully everybody took their profits. Hopefully everybody took their profits. That's what it's all about. SoFi, huh? Down 9%. Man, shit, that thing's been in a massive range. Treasuries. Ooh, really? Jesus. Jesus. You got the 2 and 5 years up almost 2.5%. What the hell's going on? Let's see here. Futures just got wheat up. Wow, wheat jumped like crazy. Holy shit, man. We're going to have to look at wheat. Remember, wheat dipped hard. It's right back up to where I got in my entry that first trade. Holy crap, man. Let's get on wheat. Hello. Power wheat. That's on a 15-minute. That's beautiful, though. That's so beautiful. Look where the outliers started. Jump on that train all day, baby. All day. There was the hidden bull right there that started popping it. Whee! Now it's above the zero mean, setting up hidden. What's wheat going to do? Let's get on this daily. Show you what I was talking about. Yep. There it was right there. There it was right there, man. This was right in the area. I got in this trade right here. This was it. Right here. No. Where's it at? Hold on. Give me a second. It was up here. There it is. Yeah, 665 or something. Up past 720. Boom. And then, man, that thing just dumped out to what? 570, 572. Look at it. Holy shit. Wheat's off the chain. Baking bread. Who's baking bread? Holy shit. I said baking, not breaking. Let's go to Dixie, the holder of the key. Oh boy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's setting up some bull div. Right where? At the reverse Fisher on the daily. Check it out. Check it out. First, you're outside the power mean band. You make your way back to the 9 and 33 log MA, 33 and 99 log MA. Got a wick right below it. Pulled back up strong. Closed on the next one. You got a wick down in the bottom power mean band, but it pulled up, closed above the 33 log MA. A little fake out to the top side, then a dump down. And we're at the reverse Fisher. This kind of needed to happen. Like I said before, here was this cross happened right here. God, look at the 9 crossing right in the middle. Really surprised that did not shove down here and test that area. Is it now? Oh, yeah, a little late. Little late. So you literally have the dollar index. We already showed it over here. Let me see here. Traditional. The bottom of the weekly range, man. Bottom of the weekly range. There it is. The green dots. Come on, open up. Open up for daddy. Come on, baby. Be nice. The only lagging I deal with is when I'm streaming on TradingView, using TradingView's using our indicators that are on TradingView, and streaming on or Discord too. A lot of apps running, sucking my juice. But that is the bottom of the weekly range. Very, very, very low probability it closes to the downside of here. You see, it's finding support. But is it going to pop? Because if it pops, man, that's when you're going to see SPY drop. That's when you'll see SPY drop down. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of sell pressure right now. A lot of sell pressure. Just rejected off the bottom side of the 68.3. What? Let me see something here.
There once was a trader so bold who thought Fibonacci retracement was gold. But he soon found out that his lines weren't about making any money. It just told.
33 cents. Well, I bet you could have got a discount on that pop back up there. They probably sucked all the premium out of those 339s because now they're up 5 cents from the open. Next week's going to be fun. Next week's going to be fun. I drained my brokerage account. I spend money like it's going out of style. I'm going to have to make a deposit. So what's great about Tasty Works too, man, or they changed the name back, Tasty Trade, sorry, Tasty Trade, is you make a deposit from your bank, they will immediately give you the funds. They'll loan it to you until your bank comes through, right? The transfer, which happens in about, they always say, 3 to 5 days. I've never had a transfer longer. Coinbase, any of that. I see people complain all the time. I think it's because maybe they're new, right? They're new. I have been using the same bank account for crypto since 2017. Right?
Yeah, it depends on the bank. And it depends on how long you've been using the same merchants, etc.
Yep.
But it can take anywhere from 0 to 5 days.
Yeah, mine's usually
boom.
boom.
What they'll do is they'll settle with an ACH. They'll front you the cash through the ACH or an e-check or whatever they choose to pay you with.
Yep.
So they basically have multiple ways to do that. Well, they basically front on you the cash.
For sure. For sure. I mean, that brokerage account was getting close to being, I was going to get rid of my day trade counter, but it's not that I don't trust crypto exchanges. Guys, I don't trust anybody with my money. I don't trust anybody.
Okay.
So I made the decision. I can deal with this day trade counter, right? If I can trade 4 days a week and get nice profits buying a lot of contracts on SPY, because of what the VEPS are showing me, that's all I need to, man. That's all I need to do. You're making a few $100 a day having fun trading SPY, 0 DT options while I'm in longer term positions, 45 days out. Selling premium. But see, that's the problem. That's where you need money in your account. It's a double-edged sword. I don't want them to hold my money, but then I don't have enough funds to get into positions I want to get into.
Right. If you want to trade longer term options, yeah.
Dude, and you get in a strangle at the 20 deltas or something. I mean, my God, dude, it's going to cost you a lot of money. 5 figures of buying power. It's crazy. So, in the risk reward, right? The risk reward usually on those kinds of trades, you'll literally be risking 10K to make $500. But there's a 95% probability that you're going to get the pop on that. Right? And probably about a 75 or usually it's about 75% that you get the probability of profit, and about 90% of getting 50% of that profit. And that's what those trades are all about. You enter 45 days out. When you're 21 days to expiration, you're either going to take that profit, you're going to readjust the position with another leg, maybe you're going to hedge it up with futures, whatever you're going to do. At least this is the way I do it. There's so many different ways to trade options. And guess what? There's also a million different ways to lose your ass trading options. So be careful. Be real careful. That's why intraday, just the way they push and pull that premium, I'm buying intraday. I'm buying the premium. Not only does it set in a risk management immediately, right? I mean, if I would have bought the 439s, they're a penny above of what they started at 28 cents, right? 28 cents, $28, man, for a put. If my bias was the downside, I'm not afraid to throw on 5 contracts at all. Have $150 at risk, but that's the trade. Am I going to let myself lose 150? No, I'll get out of that trade. If I'm counter trading my bias though, say it's fucking $20, I'm probably most times going to let that ride, because look what happened the previous day with that Fed announcement. I mean, that thing dropped points. The bears got paid that day if they took their profit and they closed out their positions. because all week being patient, bears just getting rifled, right? Every day the bears are just getting whacked. Not so much. Not so much. Okay.
There once was a trader so dumb, he thought order boxes and SR were a bomb. He put his money in and thought he'd be a win, but then he got liquidated and his nervous system went numb.
Alpha Trading GPT for the win. You need to have your kids program some dad jokes into them.
Yeah, man.
Right?
And make some sound effects for the soundboard.
Yes. Yes. I need to meet these kids one day. Jesus. Am I going to make that big trek? Holy crap.
Well, it can always be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
There's some fine places in Europe.
There are some fine places in Europe. That would be fun, man. Dude, I got to get my passport renewed. What the jeez. I just keep putting it off because I don't have any trips planned. So, yeah, man. And I'm kind of pissed. I didn't renew it before it expired. It's so easy, right? You just send in your old passport, fill out a little form, boom, boom, they send you a new one. But now, dude, I've lost all my stamps. I mean, dude, I got nothing. I'm going to have a fresh passport, which sucks. Always sucks. You're always under suspicion. When you pull up, you got a passport with no stamps. They're like, oh, okay. Just started traveling at 55, did you?
Yeah, no, also if you have multiple, like I have multiple, and then, so, you can easily, like 2 or 3 of them, they can all be blank, or maybe just 2 of them are blank, or maybe just one of them is blank, but, you got to show up with all of them, you have to show all, it's really weird, and then, you have to keep them all updated, and now, if you're, out of the country of whatever place or whatever one you want to get renewed, it always takes extra time to go get them renewed too, because of all the things that happened a few years ago, when the world changed. Yeah. And they made all these new rules about bureaucracies. You got to order extra time in advance, and an extra month or 2.
And then I screwed up because I sent the passport in, and I didn't realize it was over the time for the renewal. And so, did I get it back? No, they sent me a letter. Oh, your passport. Oh, your passport day. Blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, okie dokie. So they kept the passport. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, now they'll charge you more to renew it too.
Oh yeah. What is it, $150 or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, at least plus the delivery fee. Yeah. Like if you're in a foreign country, you can't just go pick it up so easy.
Right. That would be fun. Have a little alpha trading. Have a little alpha trading get together, like in the Swiss Alps or something, or somewhere close to the van too, right? That'd be fun.
Yeah, dude. Go skiing in the winter or something.
Oh yeah. Now you're talking my language.
Yeah, dude, that's where I learned to ski, was in Switzerland, on the border of Switzerland and France. Amazing.
Nice. Yeah, I heard it's beautiful, man. Heard it's real beautiful. Yeah.
Very different from like skiing the Rockies and stuff.
Oh,
but totally cool.
Beautiful. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I heard it's more like it's more like up in British Columbia and shit, or the Sawtooth Mountains in Idaho and stuff. I mean, everything's just like, holy shit.
And you tend to get less powder and more like, it's not, but you get a lot of crunchy.
Yeah.
But it's not always so powdery like you get in Colorado and stuff.
Right.
Or out west, wherever you ski out west.
Yep, for sure. Get some more icy conditions. Get them edges sharpened up.
A little bit icier, a little bit crunchier.
Stay in the front seat. Get on them edges. You're in trouble.
You learn how to speed fast that way too, and you learn how to fall when you're moving fast, which is also good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've seen some funny shit over the years, man.
Yeah, I bet.
People just get edge lock and they're just, I mean, that's what happened to Sonny Bono.
Yeah, literally.
Dude, because that's the run that he died on every day for years. That's where I was literally working, teaching skiing, either adults or kids, taking them down. It was a green run, man. Safest run you can run down on those mountains because there's some massive steeps. Okay, so first off, there's like Heavenly Ski Resort. They have their own medical team. They have everything. It's all internal. And so years later it came out, but we knew the day of. I mean, they ran all kinds of tests. He had so much Valium, a bunch of Valium in his bloodstream. He'd been drinking. And so he got edge lock on a green run, ran right into a tree. No helmet. Dead on impact. So there you go, man. That was a crazy day, man. There was so much news media that piled in, and they were just all bitching because Heavenly wouldn't tell them anything because they knew he had issues. They're like, oh, I bet he was fucked up. It's like, yeah, you were right there. Came out years later. A sister-in-law or somebody like spilled the beans. Got paid. Some news organization paid her. The rest of the family was beside themselves, if I remember correctly. Yep. Well, you better know what you're doing when you get on the mountain, man. Everybody's like, ooh, it's fun and games. It's dangerous as hell is what it is. It's very dangerous. You got to be careful, man. Got to be careful.
For sure.
Because it will come get you. We got 33 minutes. Let's see how this thing loaded up here. Wow. It was almost sold out. Nice, man. Okay, let's see here.
Why do retail traders lose money using traditional technical analysis tools? Because they're trying to predict the future with tools that were designed to explain the past.
Yeah, like he said.
Like she said.
Sorry. Name in the yard. Good luck. Just looking over some real quick. Ding, 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 ding. Nice, man. Nice. Got it. Working the magic, man. Working the freaking magic. 0.0177, huh? 1.33. God damn, this looks cooking, man. Give me some of that. Don't ding, dun dun dun. All right, we be done. Let's see here. What time is it? 10:30 already, huh? Okay, let me see here. Morning. See how I did. Below the RMLRs. It had a nice plunge and hit third band down on the RMR, then entered mean reversion. Yes, Chris. Well, that's yeah. Yes, Yasha. Got in on the reversion and out. Yeah, some people just get it, man. That's what we love. And this is what we're looking for. That's why we say the things we say. Am I trying to discourage you? Yeah, I really am. We want people that want to work for this, man. Right? We'll give you all the help in the world. Free education, tell you what the indicators are. But if you put forth the time and the effort to to build your own interpretation of what you're seeing, and then mixing with everybody in the Discord, seeing how they're using everything. I mean, it's powerful, man. It really is. You don't have a bunch of different traders using a bunch of different lagging indicators, arguing my lagging indicator is better than your lagging indicator. Dude, I've seen some silly arguments over the years. Where it's like, you're both wrong.
Exactly.
Neither one of you are right. Good Lord. The same people come in every day. I just got wrecked on that move. So-and-so, yeah, they've taught me how to swing trade. This doesn't seem logical to swing trade this volatility. Yeah, that's because it's not. The algos count on you doing that.
Down or sideways.
When traders enter a position to swing trade, I don't care what asset, there's volatility in everything these days. So they enter position, then they immediately put a stop loss in. The exchanges are just going, there's another one.
Yeah.
Totally. And most of the times, people are going to put in a stop loss and a take profit. They're literally telling the exchange operators, look, this is where I want to take profit. This is where I'm going to handle my risk at. And I'm probably handling my risk where everybody else that's been swindled into thinking that that's a good idea. And they're all putting them in the same areas. A lot of people like to use, what the hell is that? ATR. That is the dumbest thing ever. You get enough traders that have stop losses in the system, that's when you see wicks, man. And you see people get liquidated. You see people get knocked out of positions. Stop it. Monitor your trades. That's the way to build your P&L. Not getting in a swing trade and just praying, well, I got my risk cap down here. I got my profit taking. Which one's going to hit first? And most people don't care. They get underwater and they're just like, oh, well, I got my stop loss. It'd probably bounce here, though, on what, the yellow 21 or something. And there's a better way, folks. There really is. There is a better way. We're not going to force it on you. That's for damn sure. And these SPY bulls are just relentless little donkeys. Let's see if there's some hidden popping right now. I guarantee you. Gotta be. 15 minutes. Yep. There's the hidden. All right. Lower low. And this last move, right? You bounced off the zero mean at the end of the day, popping that thing up, and then it pulled back hard. I mean, you had some bear div. You had a little bear div. Let me see something here. I don't know, man. That was kind of clean, dude. That was that pullback right there. Chicky, right at the end of the day. Now it's popping on hidden on the Z score and the returns oscillator. But now, right, dangerously close. This returns oscillator gets up here a little higher. What's it setting in then? Got a lower high and a higher high. So you're going to go right from hidden bull to hidden bear. That could shove it down there easily. 440. I mean, that's how high it's risen now. Where is, because the top side's what, 39.5? Am I correct? Let me go back over here real quick. No. 38, almost 439. Almost 439. I'm just looking to see where that 439 is here.
What do you call an exponential moving average? A curveball. You never know when it's going to change direction.
Literally right here, like 33 power mean on the 33. But look, I mean, here's a 33 outside the power mean band. Right there was a test of the reverse wave trend. Even showed it. That was what time? What time was that? 1:54. 6 minutes. 6 minutes before the open is when that 33-minute candle down, or the open, the Fed announcement, and it tested up on the reverse wave trend and bounced. Now it's outside. Look, it's trying to bounce off the top side of the power mean band. Which, like right now, I would not be interested in buying any intraday calls whatsoever, just because of where I know this data set's at. And that there's a probability this thing by the end of the day is going to pull back inside that like 439 level. So be careful. But at the same time, I'm not saying this can't close outside, because I've seen it happen a couple times. But is this all we're going to get? One SD move to downside? I mean, I'll be honest, it made an effort, man. It made an effort. I don't like it, though. I don't like it. These bulls are relentless. The fact that they bounced that off the 1 SD and got back up inside to 68.3. Let's see if it's going to reject here. Let's see if it's going to reject off this is the 4-hour bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. That's the daily bottom side. You literally get this 15-minute candle is stuck right in between them. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? I don't know, sirs, ladies and gentlemen. Let me reload this over here, see what is happening. Oh, beautiful. 0.5. Okay.
What do you do if you're dying of thirst in the desert and you see a canteen full of water, a deadly venomous snake, and an order box? Throw the order box on the snake, destroy them or contain them safely away from you, and then drink the water.
Pretty smart bot.
All right.
Everybody once in their life, just for emergency situations, should definitely go investigate uropathy, especially for like insect bites, snake bites. What do they do when you get stung with a jellyfish? What does the very wise man do to that individual, or what should that individual do themselves? Right? You pee on it. Takes the sting away. Just investigate. Come back and tell me what you think. It's powerful medicine, man. Very powerful medicine when you understand it. Everything Everything in our body, we have everything. We have everything we need. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Your body is literally producing every nutrient. Everything you need is internal, but we block it with the garbage we put in our body. That's the biggest problem. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. We've been misled for sure as a society. Corporations, they want us to buy their junk food. It's crazy, man. Stop eating the junk food. Stop eating out of bags and boxes and shit. Cook your food. Take some time, for crying out loud. People making instant coffee or running to Starbucks or whatever. Hell, I got a French press. I freaking grind my own bean every morning. It's the process of you putting your time and energy into the food you're creating to put in your body. Who knows? You go to a coffee shop, who knows what's going on? Those people are literally making your food. There's an energy transference going on. This isn't some hippie BS. This is total. This happens. That's why when you get around people sometimes, you're like, ooh, I got a bad vibe. It's real, man. It's real. I've run my entire life off of that. It's kept me out of so many bad situations because I will immediately get a bad vibe before anything's even starting. I neutralize the situation immediately by backing out, right? I don't even want to be around the person. Bad vibe. And when you got a good vibe and a bad vibe, they usually don't mix and there's going to be a confrontation. So why not just not have it to begin with? Vibes are real. Energy's real. I don't like anybody preparing my food, right? I don't go out. I don't eat fast food, right? I prepare a lot of my meals here. All right, let's see here.
Yes, I know. My 900 IQ is quite large.
It's very big. I don't know if it's 900. Oh, shit.
We have fun talking.
We do. We got to slow the breeders down. At least the ones under 80 IQs. Now I'm being funny. Or am I? The world's fallen into a fucking. Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
Yeah, dude, hilarious.
We are here.
So unfortunately accurate.
But it would have been 100% accurate if Jesse Ventura would ever run for president and got in. Okay, we got a professional wrestler as president. Now everything, Idiocracy was a documentary. It wasn't a movie.
I mean, arguably, there's been a steadily increasing trend towards that anyway.
Clown world, absolute clown world. You people realize they are just laughing at humanity. The 13 families that control everybody, and we let it happen. There's so much distraction and separation, right? Anytime something big's happening, hey, but guess, hey, we got football. Football's getting ready to start up. We got baseball. Hey, let's go watch a baseball game. It's just crazy, man. They just supply you with all this distraction and keep everybody separated, and it's crazy, man.
Squirrel.
It's definitely 1984 for sure. That's them right there. That's that meme with all the elite laughing. Oh, good Lord, help us. So let me see. So remember that the hidden ball. Let me go back to 15. Damn, man, this thing wants to break back inside this power mean band. It's come on. So there's the hidden. Tell you what, man, look at that returns oscillator turned down. Not on hidden bear. It just slided it a little bit. Let me see. Yep, lower low, man. Interesting. But look, variance is coming down, negatively correlated. Or positively correlated, sorry. Is this thing going to dip back down? What's this reverse wave trend at? 439.5. We're talking 15-minute reverse Fisher. That would pull it back inside. That would pull it back inside the top side of the weekly range. Pretty powerful, my man. Pretty powerful. Beautiful. Who we got in here? Nah, we got Matt. We got Matt and Jeff. We got the P-Funk. We got Yasha. Warlord back from raiding the neighboring village. And we got Scott from Alpha Trading. Let's see here. How's the cobalt mine, African?
Nothing yet.
Jesus. Oh man, I tried to get a photo yesterday because there's a lot of a lot of people they fled the Congo, correct? A lot of people like refugees left. This one girl was telling me she actually was working for us, that their entire family fled the Congo. And man, I could have swore to God they said they went to Zambia, dude. And that was their exit point out of Africa. And to find them in the middle of Indiana, it's just like, what in the hell? Because I asked her, I was like, where are you from? They're like, well, originally the Congo. And I was like, how did you make it to the long story? But yeah, she was telling me some horror stories where I couldn't believe. But dude, they have lit up the area because very beautiful. They all dress so beautiful, all these bright colors. They walk around in packs, and it's just like, man, these people are really interesting. So I get a chance, I talk to them all the time. Some wild stories, man, wild stories. This girl, she had 8 brothers and sisters. It's just her, one sister, and 2 brothers that ended up coming. The other brothers and sisters got kidnapped and taken off to probably work in mines or something. So yeah, they lost half their siblings. Crazy, man. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's a tough one because you don't know which side of the tribal conflict they are.
Right.
So if they share the same last name as Kennedy, hey bro, everyone with Kennedy is gonna get hammered because that's how the tribes start.
Okay.
Be like Kennedy tribe, Bilbo tribe, Yasha tribe. So any one of those names, they start to hammer. So you can, if you ask her what her last name is, then you can also do research to figure out where they fall in that temple. Because it's very left and right. It's not mixed. If that makes sense. Yes, there's a lot of tribes and stuff, but it's like how people keep bloodlines. People do the same here.
Gotcha.
They make fun of other tribes and stuff like this, so they don't want those fates in their kids and stuff.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Let's see here. Let's go back. Oh, really? What time is it? 10:42. I'm about running out of. What are we going to be doing here? What is this thing? Goodness gracious. All right. Back to regularly scheduled programming. Anything going on I need to know about? No, absolutely not. Okay. Checking on Dixie, just going sideways, up 0.1%. Tell me, man, SPY's getting ready to make this move, it looks like. Let's get him down there. Let's show the power. Bring her back down. Get inside this weekly range. Just for shits and giggles. Show the power of the VRE. Show the power. Because, that was the rejection point, right? Before the Fed announcement. It was perfect. And then it goes down right to a monthly support level that flipped monthly resistance level that flipped support. That move from 433 to the high up here, 10 points higher, bounced right off of that monthly level. Right off. Right after the announcement, wrecked the bear, then boom, wrecked the bulls. Then they run it right back to the top side of the 68.3. All right, then pulled back real hard again. It's crazy, man. Then, yesterday, off the chain, man. Every time I checked in on the chart, I was just like, Jesus. This thing is flying, man. Flying, man. People that didn't take their profit are probably going to get whacked. It just happens. That's why all you got to do, get that part of your edge figured out. The risk management, most important. And there's a lot that goes into it. You've heard me talk about mine all the time, right? I think of it as it's a very sophisticated risk management strategy. By putting risk on, taking risk off, counter trading my bias, using that. I mean, it's powerful, man. It's powerful. It really helps build a P&L, especially if you do not let the market take your money. Just get out of the trade. It's pretty damn simple. If you're trading intraday, that's the whole point. You're not in the morning going, okay, I'm getting in this position. You're just sitting on it all day. No. You could get in 3 or 4 trades a day easily in SPY. But then you're working with that day trade counter, so make sure you got a big account. All right, they want you to have 25K or more. 25K or more. But do I even trust an exchange holding $25,000? Not really, man. And I've had a shitload of Bitcoin on exchanges before. It's just like, oh, God, what am I doing? Shit's not even regulated. You must be out of your mind. Yeah.
YouTuber whose name is Jimmy. He wants your clicks, and if you take his highly overshilled gimme, he'll sell you tricks. Just the way you don't get in too deep, or before you know it, you'll suffer from mission creep. And soon after, won't be able to sleep, because you know you got wrecked, along with the other sheep. Free yourself and trade the VEPS. You'll be glad you did. Don't get tricked, consider a DEX, and your P&L will push up your lid.
Jeez. We love our bot. We love our bots.
Yeah, the bot cares, man. The bot cares.
Bot does care. Bot cares more about you than YouTube Jimmy does. That's trademark, by the way. We came up with YouTube Jimmy. I think I was just rambling one day. I was like, these damn YouTube Jimmies. And it just stuck. Oh, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. We try to have fun here.
Next thing you know, there's memes and emojis and animated GIFs. It's a lot.
Yeah. And what a lot of people don't realize, you guys, all you got to do is come into Discord. You want to interact and speak on this live stream? Dude, we come, please. And we don't care what it's about. You know, if you want to, hey, I've been using this works, la, 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 and you want to kind of compare stuff, we'll do that. We'll have a little debate about things. But like we say all the time, if you have a strategy that works for you, you know, everybody when they're trading, right? I love to have, sometimes it depends. I got classical music on, right? Or I got some classic rock, or I'm listening to a live stream. Come laugh with us. If you have a strat that works, just come join the live stream. We can talk about the markets. We don't care how you trade, right? We don't care how you trade. Like there was a guy, right? And this is the thing. He got in a swing trade. And he set his take profit at 446 on SPY. And I was like, in my head, I'm going, yeah, that's never going to get there. Not this week, man. Just not going to happen. Was he smart? Did he take his profit? Right? Because it got up to 443 and a half? Pretty much. 443.75 or something. That's when you take your profit, man. And, you know, it's somebody from what I read on the message. I could go back. I forget what stream it was. A couple of days ago, maybe. And I'm just like, pretty much said, look, here's where my stop loss is. Here's where my take profit is. And what did I literally just talk about doing that? The exchanges love you. They know where you want to exit. They know where you're going to put your risk at. What are we doing, man? Why would you want these exchanges to know that type of information? But you don't have a choice, right? Because you're not monitoring your trade. You're swing trading. You're getting on with your life while you're in an open position. I'm telling you, man, high probability of the time people get knocked out of those positions. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, let me go here. We're about to wrap this up here shortly. Let's see, 33. So yeah, 15-minute reverse Fisher. That's going to bring it right back inside the daily range, or the weekly range. Sorry. Last time, right? Last time on the 15-minute, there you go. There was the Fed announcement, right? You drop down. You do not close a candle below the reverse Fisher. Even had one more test of it, and then you bounce yesterday. I mean, you guys realize, I mean, the all-time high was what? What was it? 480? Something like that? Yeah, I mean, everybody's like, recession, inflation, all this shit. Guys, we're almost back up at the all-time high. That's why. Stop trading the news. You know how many people, just because they think the economy is bad, probably just got in short positions and shit and are just getting their ass handed to them? Trade the VEPS. Trade your strategy if you have one that works for you. Don't turn the news off. They use it as a manipulation tool. Doesn't matter what it is, what type of news. The news organizations are so corrupt these days, it's ridiculous. Corporations just feeding them information they want the populace to act on. Stop it. Stop it. PP smack. PP smack. Tell them, Alpha Trading GPT, about the PP smack. Let's see here. NASDAQ minis finally starting to pull back. We're starting to see some bleeding across the board here now. I mean, there were a lot of stuff in the green. You can see everything's starting to pull back. What did Adobe do? Adobe's almost back level. 2.9% up now. It was up, what, 20? It's pulled back about 11 points. Hopefully you took your profit on that earnings trade. And if you haven't, for crying out loud, what are you waiting for? Get something out of the deal. But most people that trade earnings understand this, and they do take their profits. That's why you're seeing the pullback. People taking profits. There's only buying and selling going on. What happens when people take profits? Ding, 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 ding. It's pretty easy to understand. Most people try to complicate this. It's not complicated when you realize that's the only two things going on. Do you have the right tools to recognize who's going to win that battle? That's all we're doing, because we know what the returns are doing in real time, and price action follows the returns. No brainer. What's this 4 hour look like? Tell me, man, this bear div on the 4 hour. This could slam this down today and go right into next week. To be honest, if I was getting into a trade, that's the thing, right? I'm going to be selling options. Here, let me give you a little example. Let me pop on this sucker real quick. Where are you? God, I got so many freaking windows up. There we go. So say, let's see here. Let's kick that up off the 0 DTEs. What are them 439s? Oh, wow. This thing's dumped all the way down to 22 cents, 23 cents. Holy shit. That is crazy. That is super nuts. Oh my goodness. At the 1SD right now, calls are 5 cents. Puts are 23. What are the market makers thinking? Pretty obvious. You want to buy some puts, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. This is a perfect time. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. This I smell some fookery going on. Smell a little bit of fookery. Okay, so I'm gonna go up 45 days out. Let's get off these 0 DTEs. Let me see what I'm working with here. July 21st expiration is 35 days. We can use that as an example. If you missed that 45-day window, you're still good. You're going to be in a trade 2 weeks if you're getting out at 21 days, right? So let's see here. Say on SPY, I'm going to throw on a 20 delta strangle. So the top wing is going to be at 455, which on that expiration is one strike above the expected move. Thank you very much. So let me see here. First, let me get the strangle. Go. Short strangle. Let's move this baby up to the 455s. 20 delta on the put side is 428. Again, one strike outside the expected move. That is going to take $7,481 of buy power, right? Max loss, infinite. That's why if you sell premium, you need to make sure you understand what you're doing. Max profit, $434. Now, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Probability of profit, 61%. To get 50% of that is 89%. Right? So you're talking about what, 200 and, I don't know, 220 bucks, 215. This is what net sellers of options deal with all the time. It takes a lot of buying power, but your probability of profit, even half of it, and most of the time that's going to be at that 21 days till expiration. Just take it, get out of the trade. That's what this is all about. It's about lots of positions, small risks. But when you're selling, if you're going to put $7,500 of buying power on the line, I'm telling you right now, man, you're talking about having 100K in your account. Big time. You need to have a lot of money in your account. Now, can you do that with 30K? Yeah, but God, hello, look at the percentage. Be careful. This is how people get wrecked in options. And that's what I always recommend. If you're throwing on a strangle, look for the 20 delta puts in calls. Get into those positions. But see, I know people, man, they've been rolling a position for a year. I mean, it's just boom, 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 boom. They roll the untested side down or up or whatever it is, right? Just making money. Rolling for a credit. It's powerful. It really is. I dig it. But 428. Is 428 even safe? That's why we love knowing where these reverse wave trends are. And if we're talking about the daily, guys, wave trend's at 418. So I got to sit here and I would have to sit in that trade going, well, I know the reverse wave trend on the daily's at 418. My wing on the put side of that strangle is at 428. 428. Damn, that's barely inside the power mean band. That's right, man. You got to be super careful. Super careful. Indeed. Oh, probably even on the 4 hour. Where's that for? Where's that at? Let's see where the 428 is before we wrap this up. Yeah, even the 4 hour reverse wave trends below. And when you're talking about infinite losses, just take your time with options. Learn. Don't get yourself wrecked. Right? Because there's an inherent leverage built in. All right. One contract is 100 shares of stock. Now we're not talking about that with SPY, obviously, but with stocks, one contract is 100 shares of stock. And that's why when I see people put on like 10 contracts, dude, you're cruising for a bruising. You're literally in 1,000. It's 1,000 shares of stock. Holy shit. Tiny moves can just pee-pee smacks all over the place. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. Guys, thanks for all the support in the Discord here every day. We love you. Love you, Alpha Traders. Anybody watching on TradingView, hopefully you've been watching us for a while. You're getting the lingo down. If you come join the Discord, we'll give you the free Volatility starter pack that you can use as long as you're in the Discord, supporting us in the Discord. We'll answer any questions. Education's free. There's no affiliate links. We're not trying to extract money from you. If you come in and you master the free volatility chart, oh my God, you're our hero. That's what we literally want. We really don't want to have to extract money from the community. If you want to move forward and get these tools that really break everything down, go for it. We appreciate the support in that way too, but we're not going to force it on you ever. Never going to do it. That's why we give the free volatility starter pack and the free 2-week trial to make sure you want to put the effort in to learn this stuff. And we're going to end it on this note. And we're going to be back Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week's going to be fun. Going to be getting some more money into this brokerage account. Let's go! Daddy wants a new pair of shoes. So yeah, that's right. All that being said, wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. We'll see you on Monday. Peace, guys.